So you just started Final Fantasy XIV, you've created your Warrior of Light, and now you're stuck on picking a job. You think about how White Mages have been known for spamming a certain DPS spell, and then you thought to yourself, I want to do that. So you became a White Mage. White Mages are pure healers. They mainly heal a large amount of HP as opposed to applying shields. White Mages also have a lot of other utilities that help keep the party alive, so let's take a look. Let's start with your DPS spells. Stone is your main DPS spell, which will upgrade to Glare at level 72. Arrow is your damage over time that gets upgraded to Dia at level 72 as well. Holy is your AoE attack. Holy is one of the best AoE spells in the game. Besides doing damage, any enemy that is hit will also be stunned for 4 seconds. White Mages have another really powerful DPS ability, but we'll get to it later as that move requires something else. Assize is another AoE ability that does really good damage. It also restores 500 MP and also heals your party members for a really good amount. Speaking of healing, Cure 1 and Cure 2 are your single target healing spells. Cure 1 gets an effect at level 32, where anytime you cast Cure 1, it has a 15% chance of letting you use Cure 2 for no MP cost. While that might sound good, you should primarily focus on using Cure 2 at higher levels as it is stronger, but it does have a higher MP cost. Medica and Medica 2 are your AoE healing spells. Medica 1 has a stronger heal, while Medica 2 has a weaker healing, but applies a regen effect to all nearby party members. You also have the ability regen, which is a single target ability that gives regen to a party member. Cure 3 is a strong healing spell that has a shorter AoE range than Medica. However, it is stronger than Medica, but has a higher MP cost. Cure 3 is really useful for healing up the party a massive amount if everyone is close together. Asylum is your placeable bubble that lasts for 24 seconds. It'll apply a regen effect to anybody that is standing in it. At level 78, anyone who is standing in Asylum will also have increased HP recovery from healing actions by 10%. Benediction is one of, if not the best healing ability in the game. It will instantly restore your target's HP to full, with the downside being it has a 3-minute cooldown. Tetragrammaton is another single target healing ability that is really good and only has a 1-minute cooldown. At level 52, you'll unlock Afflatus Solus and your Lilies. Every 20 seconds while in combat, you'll gain a Lily, up to a maximum of 3. You can spend these Lilies on a few different abilities, such as Afflatus Solus, which is a strong single target healing ability that costs 1 Lily. Afflatus Rapture is an AoE healing ability that also costs 1 Lily. At level 74, you'll unlock your Blood Lilies. Whenever you use Afflatus Solus or Rapture, you'll nourish the Blood Lily. When you fully nourish the Blood Lily, you can use Afflatus Misery, which does an insane amount of AoE damage. At level 70, you'll unlock Plenary Indulgence. When you use Plenary, it'll apply a buff to yourself and all nearby party members that lasts for 10 seconds. During those 10 seconds, if you use Medica, Medica 2, Cure 3, or Afflatus Rapture, it'll trigger an additional healing effect called Confession. Plenary is really useful for getting the party back to full HP whenever the situation calls for a lot of healing. At level 90, you'll unlock Liturgy of the Bell. You can place Liturgy with your cursor, which will spawn a flower for 15 seconds. You'll also get 5 stacks of Liturgy. Whenever you are hit, you'll exchange 1 stack for an AoE heal, within a big range of the Liturgy flower. This effect can only trigger once per second. When the duration of Liturgy ends, all the remaining stacks will be converted into a heal, which will be stronger depending on the amount of stacks you have left. You can also end Liturgy whenever you want by using the ability again after 1 second. Presence of Mind will reduce your spell cast time, recast time, and auto attack delay by 20% for 15 seconds. Palm is a really good ability. You can use it to spam Glare to do a bunch of DPS, or be able to cast Resurrection with reduced cast time if you don't have Swift cast up. Thin Air will make your next spell have no MP cost. You'll also get 2 charges of this ability. Thin Air is amazing for making Resurrection have no MP cost or a strong heal like Cure 3. Divine Benison will apply a shield to either yourself or another party member that lasts for 15 seconds. At level 88, you'll get a second charge of this ability. Aqua Veil will reduce damage taken by 15% for 8 seconds for either yourself or another party member. At level 80, you'll unlock Temperance, which will give you wings and will increase your healing magic potency by 20% and reduce damage taken for yourself and all nearby party members by 10% for 20 seconds. But yeah, that basically sums up White Mage, so bye! Hey everybody, if you enjoyed the video, you should consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. I have links to my Discord and other social media in the description below. Thanks so much for watching.